So after a very solid performance against Wonder Boy and avenging a loss to Luke, Belal Muhammad was finally added to UFC 4. He is a 4-star fighter, I'm pretty sure, and he's pretty solid. Decent striking stats, really good perks. Predator, Bulldog work together really well. Carved of Wood is very solid, as well as the 2 stamina ground grappling perks, basically. Workhorse and Grinder. Punch speed, punch power, punch accuracy, pretty okay. Nothing that you can really stay too long in exchanges for, but definitely enough that you could sting somebody with punches, get them off you. Solid takedowns, of course, 93, 93s, 90s, basically all around. Although he's not fully upgraded in his clinch striking stats, but health stats are solid. Pretty solid pick in the welterweight division, especially if you're looking to get up those rank points. And I just want to do a quick comparison here because I remember on Twitter people were saying, "Oh, Belal, he has 90 power, da da da." People forget, it's about the move levels, right? So this GSP has less power than Belal, really? But watch, this jab is 12.5 for Belal, but if I jab with GSP, it's 13 for GSP, despite being 1 point lower. So it's always about, the move levels are more important, and 89 and 90 are pretty much interchangeable. But anywho, his jab, cross, lead hook, and hook are his level 3. Those are his best punches. He has a little, I just noticed that underneath right there, there's a disrespectful 1-star uppercut for the rear uppercut. Okay, I know he hasn't hurt anybody with that, but that should at least be a 2-star. But Belal's not a guy that's not just pure speed or power, obviously, but he's very successful due to his work rate. He's very consistent. He's always constantly trying to throw things at you. At range, he loves to throw calf kicks. That's why his calf kick is level 3. Let's throw the body teep as well. Really solid roundhouse kicks. I didn't realize how good his roundhouse kicks were until I started watching some of his older fights. Good lead body switch kick too, and he also has a spinning heel kick. His clinch strikes are pretty solid, but those are 1-stars on there because I don't know what EA was thinking. Pretty sure I told him that it has to be base 3 for all. Solid takedowns all around. These are all level 1. It's a bug that has them all level 1, so he's not going to have access to all his ground sweeps. It's a level 1 ground body knee. Submissions, okay, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't subbed anybody in the UFC. He's just very offensive with his sub attempts. And his boxing combos, I believe boxing combos level 3 and 2. So we're going to head over to ranked championships while we have some time. Hopefully get into the welterweight division and get some solid fights here with Belal. I almost freaking forgot. I gotta switch to. I was playing with one of my friends. I was playing with Goat 1099, and helping him get ready for something. A little something that's going on. And I forgot to turn my HUD off. So as you guys know, for ranked showcases, I like to keep my HUD off. It makes it more difficult for me and forces me to get a little bit immersed in the fight. So I'm gonna try to emulate Belal how he fought against Luke, which was a lot of outside range work, trying to intercept with takedowns on entry. Alright, well, that's a fumble right away. So we can recover guard. It's not gonna do anything? Okay. Well, this gives me some time to talk. So one thing I noticed about Belal, and not a lot of people give him credit for, he has a pretty smart shot selection. His right leg, he likes to throw the calf kick a lot with that right leg. Left leg, he likes to go high, body, leg. Like he's pretty versatile in that sense. And he also has a really solid switch kick. So it's not often that you see a lot of wrestlers outside of certain individuals, say like Volkanovski, have really good kicks. I don't have the fucking sweep because it's level 1. And that's going to put me at disadvantage. But alright, we're going to stay disciplined out here. But whatever he lacks in one specific area, he makes up for it with really solid timing. And that's where he's improved. His risk management has improved exponentially. And his fight against Wonder Boy, he damn near had a finish against Wonder Boy in that round 1. If you guys remember, he had a back flatted, and honestly, any other ref to get him down would have called that a finish. So as much as people kind of forget that. So what we're gonna do is, with our groundwork with Belal, we're gonna just emphasize a little bit more control over anything else. Fake a couple transitions and try to kill the clock. Because with Belal, his ground and pound isn't anything crazy. Let's be honest. Outside of him getting you into a super dominant position like he did to Wonder Boy, he will emphasize controlling you and forcing you to move, to put the onus on you to get up and get out. And if you don't do that, then he's not going to compromise his position. So that's exactly what we're going to do here against Leon Edwards. I would have liked to see a rematch between these two. I know how it was going. The first fight wasn't looking too well, but also that was just the first round of that first fight. We see things change after that. I remember I said the same thing with Sterling and Jan, and people called me crazy, and Sterling got the job done. Although Leon, all right, that's weird that he denied that. He's gonna stay here. Leon had the right game plan. If you want to beat a wrestler in MMA, the right course of action is to make the wrestler back up and force their shots to be straight on. Target the body, violate them with leg kicks. The head kick that he robbed with Belal with was clean. I can't even hold it. It was clean. And the eye poke was unfortunate. So hopefully we get to see a rematch between these two and on the road. This Leon, however, is extremely passive on the ground, and this is something that I'm used to seeing from UFC 3 players, because the ref timer would allow people to be very inactive off the ground and not allow you to work. So while we have time, all right, the clock runs out. So let me explain. Like, it would be so hard to get a takedown in UFC 3, but in the amount of time that it takes you to get a takedown in UFC 3, you would get stood up in like 5-10 seconds. I shit you not. And the guy just has to sit there and deny.
Round 2 underway.
I guess we touch gloves. Okay. So what I'm going to like to do, I'm going to hang right back here, and I want to emulate the game plan. He did a real good job of his lateral movement against Luke. And I think one thing I've noticed. Whoa. Okay. That's fine by me, bro. Try to switch it up on me. Hold on. Come on. Let's get this takedown. Oh, yes. We got the clean one. Nice. The down transition. So, damn, I lost my train of thought. I was going to say, if you guys ever notice, I know people always talk about angles and whatnot, but this game does force you to work at angles, especially when you're chasing somebody. If you have to line yourself up to attack somebody that you're chasing. And I was noticing this with Go 10-9. We kind of agreed on this. Like, when you fight somebody, like say Ed Veda or Ed Parker, you gotta be up, you get reversed. Talking about them too. Oh shit. Oh, double shit. Ah, triple shit. Alright, let's defend this.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Yo, hold on. That sub offense is not no. Whoa. Hold the. What? Yo, that sub offense is not human. Hold up. That is humanly impossible. For the way that bar is jumping out. Bro, is this guy using a Cronus or some shit? You suck. Ah, bro. Please, yo, I hope. What? That bar's jumping wherever I'm going, and there's no way in hell for that to happen. What the fuck? What? Alright, bro. Alright, I'm not gonna dwell on that too much, but you wrong for that. That shit don't look right. That shit ain't right. Alright. Let's try to stay focused. Asshole. Okay, so one thing I'm going to notice too with Belal, I'm going to just keep probing at him with the jab and circling to the outside of his lead leg and then circling back, going left, and just pumping the jab out. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to work behind the jab, because a lot of players ask me about working behind the jab. And the reason why working behind the jab is working so well right now is, it's because of the takedown threat. And this dude is so scared of getting taken down, or rather, he just doesn't. It's weird. He wants to grapple when he gets down to the ground, but he doesn't really do anything significant outside of that weirdness that's going on there. Oh, checked it twice there. Oh, stun him there. Denied the takedown when you're rocked. Okay, I'm gonna keep mentioning all that. That's gonna open up my hands for the next time. But one thing that a lot of players do when they start to drop their hands after you throw the takedown, that allows you to add in those short shots. So just because somebody denies a takedown, it's not rap. That alone is already setting up your future takedowns. Oh, wow. Cheeky. We're going to look to intercept. We're going to keep circling. And we're trying to mimic that same game plan he had against Luke. And Belal's actually, I believe his fight against Lyman good.
Timing is on
That was like the
point.
first
He's doing
fight
a
I
great
remember
job
seeing
of
him work
mixing
really
everything
well
up.
from the outside. Lyman Good's a huge dude. That dude, interesting. That dude is a big kickboxer from Tiger Schulman's. And he pot shotted really well. Feinted really well to land his offense. And here, same thing that I'm seeing. It's kind of working very well on this guy because he's doing this game of footsies, but there's no real substance behind what this Leon Edwards is doing, which is a damn shame. Because he's allowing himself to get popped up like on entry every single time. It's like he's hesitating. He's not really confident in his ability to let his hands go, and this is allowing me to get off the offense. And I'm like, oh, speaking of devil, he throws Lance question mark kick, but read that.
Almost like a Taibo class or something like that. I mean, look at
Body
the
kick,
commitment
rear
in
hook.
this fight.
Let's go. He tried to pre-deny. That body lock takedown, that animation happens when you try to pre-deny a turn. That's something that you're not allowed to do. He landed that body lock trip takedown against Vicente Luque, actually. Okay. Ah, I should have done that.
He wants you to feel it.
Okay, denied that. I mean, we landed enough on the feet. Okay, he denied that.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
So, okay.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying
Alright.
in one place on the ground. That's very important.
This is weird. Okay, so now he's grappling.
Side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
You haven't really landed much on the feet to make this really work for you. Okay, he fakes. There's 90 seconds left on the clock, and this isn't really doing much of anything for you, bro. Okay, denied that. Okay, yeah, we can't allow you to work my body like that. Oh. No. Fuck that. Whatever cheating shit you got going on with the joint subs, I'm not trying to find out with the fucking choke subs.
He's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a
Passes. I mean, this is scoring. This is kind of scoring to an extent, but he did not match me at all in the damage on the feet. And I don't have to fucking get up from here because everything's level 1. Alright, denied that. Murray denies that. That's a weird. This is a weird way to end the round. This is not. He's clearly down 2 rounds, and I don't. This isn't really doing much of anything. It's a very weird thing. But yeah, back to Belal. He his volume and his movement has definitely improved a lot. Defense has gotten better, although there was a few scares against Luque. That left hook of Luque cracked him a couple times. Same shot that actually knocked him out. And there, I think it was round 3, the round that Luque definitely won, was the round where I was like, ah, shit. So, kudos to him for sticking it out there. This guy's walking. He's frustrated. He's walking into shots now. He's just doing that stupid, he's just moving his head. And I can tell when somebody's actually being intentional with their head movement versus them just kind of rolling around the stick to hopefully avoid stuff. If I see him do that shit again, I'm... See him do that shit again. Just gonna go low and then go high. That little single setup is really solid. I used to hit that all the time on UFC 3 with Habib and RDA. Was it RDA? Whoever else had the low... I'm pretty sure it was RDA because RDA has the low single. But Habib definitely. Papadoc would do the sidestep into the low single. And if you pull and you force an opponent to miss, usually they'll back up. And then they would just make that little single so easy to grab. So I'm happy that worked there. Okay. I'm just going to let you build GA. Come on. What are you going to do with this? Okay, he's up. Alright, put himself up against the cage. You're down. You're down at least. Alright. He got stunned there trying to go forward. Yeah, hold that. 3. You just got. And you quit, bro. Look, that's what happens when you don't have substance behind your gameplay. You have somebody as solid as Leon Edwards, and you are just waiting for one opportunity. It's very disappointing to see. But so far, I mean, the game plan worked really well. Belal, we kept circling, we just kept pot shotting him, not necessarily forcing any big shots. and shot when we were able to, and it allowed for the head damage to kind of rack up. I didn't think he tried to pull or something, whatever, and he ended up getting spiked up with the vulnerability, but we got the knockout into a rage quit. Got time for one or two more. Split with this guy, huh? 1-1. I don't know if I played him. Maybe Bryant did. I share this account with my brother, so could have been Brian or any of my other brothers.
All right, so here we go. Round one is underway.
Switching up, and we're going against Gilbert Burns. Oh, okay. Says I've apparently lost him. I do share this account, so sometimes I don't know if that's true or not. Pull counter. Although if I did lose, I probably lost to some crazy pull counter stuff based on how pull counter happy this guy is. Kind of so just by how eager. Whoa! No! Oh yeah, UFC 3 rounds. Nope, denied that. That would. Y'all don't know the psychological effect that has on people. When you rock somebody and you spear them a couple of times, that forces them to start considering, alright, is he going to go high, is he going to go low? And that's the advantage that grapplers had, not only on 3, but also on 4. It was definitely harder on 3 because you had to have been able to strike really freaking well to make a grappler work. And as I'm talking, I get fucking reversed, but that's fine by me. And I would implore guys, especially if you're trying to use a Belal or any other grappler, shoot. Like if you can shoot and you feel confident that the guy won't try and deny the takedown, especially if a guy's trying to go for like a slip counter or slip elbow or pull elbow on the rock, just fucking take him down. Deal with that. Don't deal with that shit. Work smarter, not harder. So we're going to try to emulate the same game plan. That feint. Get out the response we wanted. This would be a good fight. This would be a very solid fight. Especially after what I saw with Hamzat versus Burns. See if we can work some of those ankle strikes when we can, though. By angle strikes, I mean while I'm moving laterally. Oof. Okay, now I know you know how to throw that combo. Nope. Oh yeah, and you feel that 90 power because anybody else would have rocked him. But angle strikes usually if you move to the left and you throw a 1-2. Alright, let's get to bail. Right, if you move to the left and you throw a 1-2, you can get a nice little angle, and it's very annoying to do, especially somebody surfing backwards. Whoop. Yeah, some good damage there. Oof, nice switch kick. Right on you. Whoa, whoa. Let's go. Yes, sir. Clean double leg to finish the round. Yeah, watching that, I remember watching that fight back against Luke. Oh, great get up. When he would take Luke down roughly around the 2-minute and 30-second mark of their fight. In every round, like around that time was when he's like, all right, I'm gonna take Luke down, and he timed his entry well. Fuck, caught me with a cross there. Good round, dude. I think I won that round, but that was close, definitely close. Close.
A lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you
yeah, that uppercut hook into the spear, very cheeky. Definitely give that a shot. One thing I also noticed too about Belal, I'm gonna try to do it myself. He likes to set up his overhand, going low to the body. Nope. We'll go past him out. I'm not gonna. Okay, I know what y'all thinking. Why the hell didn't I try to finish there? I'm gonna explain why. Oh jeez. Nope. Okay, because there's a little weird thing that happens from that knee on belly position. And what happens is there's gonna be like a weird camera angle shift that happens if the guy is able to slip it and get into half guard. And for that brief moment in time, especially somebody like Gilbert Burns off his back, I am not trying to pre-deny Kimura and then the motherfucker goes for a twister instead, or vice versa.
All right, working inside the closed guard now.
So I'd rather just play it safe for now.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Yeah, I like Belal's fight against Lyman Good was a pretty decent fight. His fight against Diego Lima. And a lot of those strategies, they work really well in the game if you're really disciplined to it. And even one thing I noticed about Belal too is like when he gets to these wrestling exchanges, even if he doesn't get the takedown, in those brief moments when they're in the clinch, you use those to land shots as well. So that's where the bail action is coming from. I'm not going to be shooting. When I bail this time, I know with the Charles Oliveira showcase, I went to like the back take and everything like that. However, with Belal, I used over-under clinch as a means for offense because I know this guy's going to be on his P's and Q's to try and deny it. Fuck. Oh, no, go for the guillotine. Okay.
Switching stances here.
But we're going to make sure we do this well.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Oof. Oh, man. I'm telling you, if forward momentum were closer to real life in this game, there's no way in hell. See, you feel that level 1 uppercut. There's no way in hell that he would go forward on a switch kick like that and not crash into me off of a hard whip. He cannot physically slide out realistically with the leg kick. And be able to get away with that. I swear, man. For UFC 5, they got to fix that.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Marshall and I have said enough. Oh, that was a takedown opportunity. I fumbled that. Right, just keep over him with the jab.
Where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot.
He's gonna be killing his own stamina in starting all these slip counters and not landing them with a freaking overhand.
20 seconds to go round 2.
Back there. There we go. Sit down. All right. Good takedown at the end of the round. Good solid round. Got the knockdown, couple takedowns. All right.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Yeah, I don't know why Belal doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Because what was it? I'm pretty. What is he on? Like a 7? Him and Edwards get disrespected for no fucking reason whatsoever. They're both pretty solid fighters. Very solid fighters. What? I'm pretty sure Belal's on a. Since that loss to Jeff Nail, was it? I think it was Jeff Nail. 1, 2. Trying to think in my head. It's like on a 7-fight win streak, right? 7-fight win streak, probably. 1-0 contest with Edwards. Yeah, so 7-fight win streak. Almost finished Wonder Boy in round 1. And if he would have got that, that would have been devastating. Now he's not. He only has he has 4 knockout wins under his resume. I think 3 or 4, but I don't think any of them are under the UFC. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe there was 1. Should have been earlier in his career. There's a rear naked choke. Starting there with that right hand. I think so. I like to do my homework on these guys whenever I want to do a showcase. But we're gonna take this game plan. Woo! Kick forward. Let's go. Rock and spear. Rock and spear. Just gonna set up the head stretch for next time. I'm telling ya. Oh fuck. I don't want to be here, but at the same time, I can chill here.
And really starting to make these shots count.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's been a lot of talk about, I think I saw on Twitter, something about like an interim title, which sounds dumb as hell to me. Dude, I gotta, every time I talk, like an interim title is so unnecessary. The champion fought 3 times in 2021. Like, cut the guy a break. He's fought more than most of the contenders. Get him down. And he has a hand injury. And then I want to do an interim title. Come on, bro. He defended 3 times. He fought 3 times in 1 year. Fought more than the top 5 contenders in the calendar year in his own weight class. And then I want to do an interim title. And if anybody wants to has to fight for an interim title, damn sure. Oh yeah, we're in a good position here. It's damn sure not gonna be Kobe. He's down 0-2 to him. You could rematch Leon and Belal for an interim title. If it's gonna be, if it has to be that. And then it's Hamza. You can have Hamza versus Kobe. Alright, we're gonna do this. You know, just think about it. Just think about it. Oh, I should probably explain to y'all what I'm doing right now. I'm like talking, vibing, and I'm like strategizing right now in my head. All right, so guys from this position, back flat. I do this a lot in jiu-jitsu too in training. You know, you kind of threaten to choke, and now we're gonna be able to fly him out. You get the choke? Nah, too fast for position. But essentially, what I did there, it's a real life strategy. You get to the back position, or say your opponent turtles up. If you can't, you can't really pry guys open here the same way you could in real life through like fuck's type of grip is it called? Whatever. So position over submission right now. But basically what I'm saying is, if you want to open up somebody for a denial for like a certain transition, that's one of the best ones, especially that sub attempt, because as long as you cancel after the first stage, it buys you time because you're attacking your opponent, and they have to now choose, all right, am I going to move to half guard? I'm going to try to move to back up. Am I going to give up mount? Because that's a very dominant position and you don't want to be there. So if you earn that back flat position, bro, you can do whatever the fuck you want from there. I highly recommend you use the rear naked choke as a means to open up your opponent so you can get into back flat. Okay, round 4. See if we can get the calf kick action, some angle strike action. 1-2, sting with the 1-2s. Oof.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
This is going textbook the way I want it
to see things coming and block most of the strikes
to.
that are coming.
EA! Come on! Ho ho! Full vulnerability. Let's go. Oh. Come on. Cheeky. Not that. It's alright. We got this in the bag.
Nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about
It's going
jab,
great.
jab, right
Oh,
hand?
that's a big whiff.
Eventually you're gonna... Wow.
Sweet. That worked beautifully. Yes. I don't even care that you denied that. That couldn't have gone any smoother. Into the bail, landing the hooks, got the knockdown, and then right into the hip toss onto the ground. Mixing it up with Belal. Hey, you gotta drop a like for that sequence. Drop a like. Drop a like for that. Y'all been showing me a lot of love lately, especially after Marshall sent a lot of you to my channel after the Charles Oliveira showcase. Now I've been showcasing a lot of grapplers, and then obviously Mr. 65-year-old man Bruce Buffer the other day. But for those of you guys that are making it this far, I'm glad you guys are tuning in. You know, it's funny. I was gonna make a little joke and like try to force some of these fights to go to decision, but I mean I could definitely force this one to go to decision. I fought this Leon earlier, and then Leon he freaking rage quit. I mean, yeah, y'all gonna see that. You're definitely gonna see this fight too. This has been a really solid fight. First time here. And the Leon, he just had this, he just didn't want to open up, and he kind of just allowed himself to get pieced up while I was on the back foot. So, pretty much went similar to how this fight is going right now. Right, arm triangle. Again, I don't expect to get this, but this is just going to kill the clock. Manage the clock. Control the fight at your own pace. 34 seconds. 39. Yeah, he's gonna get out. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're full guard. Look at posture. Alright. 2, 3, 4. We're still punching. We're still. Ha! The rage. Well, I don't give a fuck about rank points. Well, you know what? I think we're going to call it that. I think that couldn't have gone any better. And those two fights should suffice. I don't even have to go for a third one. God, it's pretty late. So, that's pretty much it for Belal Muhammad. My overall verdict on him being added to the game. Very solid 4-star fighter in the welterweight division. There's other options, of course, but if you want to use him, he's very solid. I'm looking forward to see who else EA adds to the game. I'm really hoping that they fill out the roster because it's pretty outdated at this point. But, you know, they're catching up and whatnot. And hopefully we get some news on the next game. Well, anywho, if you guys like that showcase, like it up, share it, Let your friends know about it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to tell you how to do anything. As always, I'm willing to help y'all. Remember 17. Appreciate all you. I'm out.